Okay, we're halfway done with this part. I'm adding in the shelves here, and what I did was just attach this piece to this bolt or this screw, and then I screwed it in on the bottom so it doesn't move. So that's all that's holding this in place, and it doesn't need a lot of structural support because it's only holding up plates and utensils. And I put in these little pieces here, and they're just these little push pins for shelves, and I'm going to put it on one on each side, put 3 little shelves for the plates and maybe bowls on top and some cups, and that's it. One for utensils. It's 3 inches deep, so it should be able to house a utensil drawer in there. If not, I can always drill the holes higher or lower. And one little trick that I learned is to find out how deep you want to make it, you measure it out. So these pins are only so deep, and you get it and you kind of measure it out. See if I can focus on there. And you measure it out and you put tape on it so that when you're drilling the hole, you can see where to stop, and that's the same depth as you want these pegs to be. So that's an easy way to kind of make sure you have the right depth in here. So after that, I'm going to secure it to this side with these little tabs here, these metal brackets. I'll attach it to this side, and we will have our shelf system. And this still will be able to open up and fold. And that's kind of the last thing we're going to do for this particular side over here. Lastly, we built this little kitchen area to hold the dishes. So we put this little shelving unit in with the gripping pads so that these don't move around. There's also a bungee cord so it doesn't slide forward. This is going to be closed so we don't have to worry about it sliding backward. Plates, an area for utensils, and a small area on the bottom. That will be the kitchen area, or at least the utensil and plate holding area. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting a nail through this lid, and what that is the cap to these guys, these mason jars that you just bolt onto the bottom of these cupboards, and you have this neat little thing that you could unscrew and keep things, whether it be nuts or spices or seasonings or actual nuts and bolts. So there's a lot of things you can keep up there, that uses the space underneath these shelves. So we're going to install a bunch of those in right now. Next up is the battery bank power and the solar shower on top, and that will be the end for this build until we find out what we love and what we don't, and we'll slowly upgrade it. Budget build.